Breaking right now at 6, one of the people indicted, along with former President Donald Trump, is asking to have his case moved to federal court. I'm Rick Fulbaum.
And I'm Carly Barnett. Attorneys representing former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows filed that notice today. Atlanta News First Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe in studio with us tonight. And
Brendan, you are just now coming up for air after reading through the entire indictment, and you've been telling us that something like this might happen.
We were just talking about it. In fact, we had already written this story when Mark Meadows did what we're describing at this hour. Former President Trump and his co-defendants face at noon Friday, August 25th deadline. That's the absolutely latest they can voluntarily surrender here in Fulton County. The indictment also names former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani and the former publicist for the rapper and one-time presidential candidate for Kanye West. It lays out alleged efforts to overturn Trump's 2020 presidential election loss here in Georgia. Now, it's important to point out that Atlanta News First crews all over Georgia are covering this, of course. But let's get to the story that we're actually talking about right now.
All right, and these are the people who have been named in the indictment. And Brendan, we were talking about the fact that the former president's former chief of staff is asked to have this case moved to federal court. And you said that that was something that was a possibility, and now it's actually happened. What more do we know about that?
Yeah, so let's get to the basics of what we're talking about right now. There is a federal statute, Rick, that actually allows any federal officer who's accused of a state crime to move that charge to federal court. And we expected that Donald Trump would do this. And the reason would be then he would get a jury that would be from all of North Georgia, because it would be the Northern District of Georgia, not just Fulton County, which obviously went for Joe Biden in 2020. The other thing that's possible is he might get to go before a judge he appointed. 4 of the 14 or 15 judges in the Northern District of Georgia were appointed by President Trump. And you're saying, wait, these are state charges. This is in Fulton County. How is this happening? The way this is happening is that essentially this federal statute allows them to move the state charges, the Fulton County indictments, to federal court, and Mark Meadows has just filed to do exactly that. And Fani Willis would still be the prosecutor in this case. There would still be state charges, but it would be heard in federal court, and obviously that's something they see as more friendly, or at least possibly more friendly than a Fulton County courtroom.
All right, Brendan, thanks very much. We appreciate that. Of course, this is just breaking right now. We're gathering more information. We'll bring it to you as soon as we do. At this hour,